create a basic speaker preset in ArmoníaPlus, let's start by adding an amplifier to the workspace. We then select the arrow function and double-click our amplifier to access its internal DSP properties. On the right top corner, we click on the Speaker Configuration button, where we can load existing speaker presets to our amplifier's outputs. But since we're creating a new speaker preset, we first need to define how many lines this loudspeaker has. We can make multiple selections, either by holding Control in our keyboard and clicking on the output channels we want to use, or by clicking and hovering the mouse over our channel selection. For this example, let's create a two-way loudspeaker preset. So we select channels 1 and 2, and then click Join. We then move to the left-hand side of our screen and click on Speaker Model. The Details window will pop up, from where we can insert all the basic information which will identify the speaker preset, such as a brand or manufacturer, the family or series of loudspeakers, the model, and finally, the application or use for the speaker. Under Speaker Type, we can select the type of image which will be displayed in the workspace when we add the loudspeaker to it. Let's select Line Array for this example. The option Snap Recall To gives us the ability to define if we don't want this loudspeaker preset to be loaded to a specific channel of our amplifier. In this case, since we're creating a two-way speaker, we will tell ArmoníaPlus that this preset cannot be loaded onto channel 8, because otherwise the second line will be missing. Once we're happy with everything, we can simply close the Details window, and now we go under Ways Description and select the first channel. We can call this first line Low Frequency, and then call the line in the second channel High Frequency. Before saving, we have to click Apply to load these preset settings to our channels. And after that, we can select our channels again, and now we can save our preset to our library. A message pops up to inform us that the operation was successful. And now, if we look for the speaker in our list of presets, we can see that it has indeed been successfully added to it. If we want to load this preset to the other output channels, we just have to select, drag and drop it on our output channels and click Apply. Once the speaker preset has been created, we can go back to the amplifier's DSP properties and start applying EQ filters to it. We click on one of our channels on the Ways, and in the EQ tab we can start applying filters to our EQ curve. Since this is a low frequency line, let's enable a low pass filter. Leave it as Butterworth filter. We can give this filter a slope. Let's keep it at 24 dB per octave band. And we can define the frequency in which this filter will kick in, either by typing it in or by dragging the curve with the control point. Let's keep it at 100 Hz. We then select our second channel, and since this is a high frequency line, we will apply a high pass filter to it. Again, enable it, keep the same type and slope, and give it a kick-in frequency of 100 Hz. If we also want to add FIR filters to our preset, we simply click on the Custom FIR button, enable this filter, and then open the Settings window, from where we can import our FIR filter from our file. Once we finish editing our EQ curve, if we want to save these changes, we'll need to go back to the DSP Properties window and go under Speaker Configurations again. We then simply select the outputs containing our presets and click Save. ArmoníaPlus will ask us if we want to override the existing preset in our library. We click OK, and our preset with the EQ editing will be saved to our library. So this is how we can create a basic preset in ArmoníaPlus. One very important thing to mention is that we haven't configured the speaker limiter settings yet. Limiters are extremely important for a correct amplifier and loudspeaker operation, and will be covered in a separate video. If you have any questions about this or any other videos in the series, please feel free to contact us on support.audio@powersoft.com.